Hi, I'm Dr. Angela Mackay, chiropractor and naturopathic physician, and we're finishing up our week on PCOS or polycystic ovarian syndrome, and it is Favorite Friday. So I want to talk to you about my favorite things that have worked really well for myself and or for patients to help keep you on track on your healing journey as you're recovering from PCOS. So one thing that I've had patients tell me works really, really well for them is an app called the Carb Manager app. So if you're trying to do a ketogenic diet, or you want to do the paleo diet, or you just really want to keep track of your glycemic index and your level of carbs for the day to help you reduce your insulin levels and blood sugar levels, check out the Carb Manager app. Another website I like when you're starting to plan what you're going to be eating is called sparkpeople.com, and that is also free, and you can sign up on sparkpeople.com. They have a lot of different resources, a lot of different levels. They have paid services there, but they have a really great library there too of food. So if you're planning your meals, you want everything to have as much nutrition as possible so that you're not eating empty carbs, and that helped me a lot with meal planning as well. In terms of diet, you want to eat whole foods, whether you're choosing a keto diet, a paleo diet, a vegan diet, whatever it is, you want to make sure you're eating whole foods. And what that means is you can tell where those foods came from. They look like the thing they were in their natural state. So you can recognize a carrot, for instance, and they're not highly processed and powdered like pastas, noodles, that sort of thing. Or even sometimes protein powders can be problematic for people because they're highly processed. So picking whole, unprocessed foods that you cook yourself, I'm 100% for that. And it doesn't have to be super complicated. So if you didn't grow up in a home where you ate home cooked meals every day, it's okay. There are lots of places that you can find recipes that take you 20 minutes or less to put together and come up with a complete balanced meal. So it can be fun as long as you understand that's a creative process and there's a little bit of trial and error involved. So that's another resource. For my patients who've started out on the ketogenic diet, they really recommend a book by Maria and Craig Emmerich called Keto, The Complete Guide to Success on the Ketogenic Diet, and we'll put a link to that on Amazon for you so you can look that up. But my patients have told me that that is the most comprehensive book for figuring out the ketogenic diet and where they want to start. And it has comprehensive info for figuring out how to figure out your macros and how to come up with recipes and how to combine everything together, come up with shopping lists and everything else so that you don't have to reinvent the wheel and you can just follow along and get the information you need to be successful. Another part of the plan for PCOS is exercise. So I want you to find something that you enjoy that's fun to do. Before the pandemic, I loved playing volleyball. That's not open right now, but I also love kettlebells, and I feel really good about doing that and feel like I've done something worthwhile for my body for the day. I also really enjoy classes because if I show up to a class and I know other people are looking at me, I'm more likely to actually complete the class instead of just pooping out when it gets hard. So it helps keep me accountable, and it sets up a structured time that I actually go to do it. So it's not like it comes to 10 o'clock at night and it's bedtime and I'm like, oh crap, I didn't get my exercise in. So it helps keep me accountable and helps keep me moving. And I really do enjoy exercising and the feeling that I get afterwards. So, and then finally, I want to talk about a basal body temperature chart. So we will be putting one out for you. It'll be easy to follow, but basically you want to go to sleep at the same time every night, wake up around the same time every morning, so that you're in a good biorhythm to help get your cycle into a natural rhythm instead of being so erratic. And so every morning when you wake up, you want to take your temperature with a basal thermometer, which is different than a regular thermometer. They're a little bit more fine-tuned to get your actual core body temperature. And as you're going through that process, you'll be checking your basal temperature every morning, and then around ovulation you should see a spike, and there are some other signs of ovulation too, and so you want to keep track of that and see if you are having ovulatory cycles or not, and see if you can get your cycle into a tighter range. At least a normal monthly range of anywhere from 21 to 35 days is normal, but so you're not skipping cycles and having a lot of other symptoms associated with your cycle. So that's my other favorite. It's a really easy basic tool that can give you a whole lot of information for you and your doctor to go over to help troubleshoot while you're on your journey. All right, I will talk to you soon. Check out all the materials that we have posted for PCOS and let me know what you think.